Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word with anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
So, is it all crosses? Was he doing something specific with the cross? Because, I mean, it's still there and visible. Does it just have to be pointed, like, directly at him? And if so, why don't, like, all the hunters carry it if it puts me that out of commission?
And
Dr. Edgar Swansea. Oh my god, 6. You need level 6. 6,000 blood quality, though. That looks like a maxed out bar, even though I have no hits. He's a pillar of the community, of a district. I don't know which one.
who might you be?
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
And what exactly is this Brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Okay. Interrogate the locals. Okay, well, I mean, I've already asked around at the bar. Does that mean that, like, more of this place has been open to
As
me?
far away from this place as I can.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
Okay, but I mean...
He didn't deserve this. Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Oh, I got a new hint for Tom. Tom and William Bishop used to be good friends.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
Alright,
I'll
well,
leave you to your bottle then.
Poor Jack.
Welcome back.
He didn't
Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
as a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you have discovered. Okay.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
I think I'm losing my mind.
Alright.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Now, with that in mind, I still have to assume that nothing has changed.
I will get to the...
War munitions volunteers, Britons working together, skilled workers in engineering and kindred trades, enrolled today as war munitions. Volunteers support the men at the front with a plentiful supply of munitions. You will not suffer in wages. Get into the factory line and feed the firing line.
bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city?
Just another poster to jump the military or something. Hey, old Bill.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
What's this? Some sort of note.
Multiple deaths in the docks region. We believe nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast, purge it, and quickly. Warning, according to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the Leech Brothers. Okay, so that's obviously a note from the hunters, which means he was one of them.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
Yeah, but it looks like he was fucking wasted.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Where? Oh, over there. Wow, you can actually move quite far with that, can't you? Now we are at the Western Docks. Okay. Gotta remember to keep looking up as well, because it seems like there's a
It's locked, all right.
Over there!
Okay. So an opportunity attack just basically gives you a free stun. Doesn't seem like my bite is doing very much for damage, like, after I stun them. I wonder if there's a way to upgrade that, maybe. Display their enemy cards. Some enemies are more resistant to certain types of damage. There are 4 types of resistances: physical, ranged, power, blood, and shadow. Orange indicates a medium resistance, red indicates a high resistance, so highly resistant to ranged, but not so much to blood and shadow. Let's just head up here and see what we got. But no. Level 5, eh? Equip and press Y to use your ranged weapon and inflict both standard and stun damage. Be aware that your ammo is limited. Lead plate. More lead plates, that's always good. Get through this door.
I cannot enter.
So if that guy was up there, would he have joined in the fight
It's
if
locked,
I
all right.
had, well, no, that doesn't make sense either. I was gonna say if I didn't get the stun on the guy down here, but that doesn't really make much sense because he, okay, so we got Gunner there and a Brawler there.
Stupid beast! Watch it! It's a killer!
Now, if I'm not mistaken, killing these guys obviously doesn't mean anything because they're hostiles. But killing any of like the civilians that we come across, that will actually lower the I don't know, the district, like where it says stable, it'll lower that.
That's this nest of them cleaned out.
Okay, what do we got? We got a cadet, gunner. I also have that guy outside. Also have a fire executioner, which I do believe is took out the crossbow. Now I have to, yeah, because I am gaining experience for killing them. So I mean, not much though. 5 experience for killing them. I mean, granted, it wasn't a hard fight, but still. Can I? Okay, it doesn't look like there's anyone out there. Oh, no, didn't get the stun. Oh well. I don't know that chomping on him does anything, but...
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Look at it! See them fancy cleats? This one's a top! Christ! He's dead!
Frick. He shot the shit out of me, that guy did. New collectible, new practices, new tactics. I know that some of our companions consider that the best advantage to have in our fight against leeches is that they can't go out during the day, thus we can hunt them down when they hide, powerless in their sleep. This is a rookie mistake. First, because vampires are clever and they have countless ruses and tricks to avoid being spotted in their den. Second, because they deploy many deadly traps and kill any intruders in what they consider their most precious sanctuary. It would cost us too much men and too much time to explore and eradicate vampires in their hideouts. The best tactic is to follow and destroy them when they really are vulnerable when they hunt at night. It is much easier to attack them then, for they can easily be spotted. That's why the Guard of Prewin must evolve and deploy new tactics to hunt leeches. Small and mobile patrols, tactics based on technological advantages, modern communications. We can learn many things from the war in France, new strategy, new equipment, and new weaponry. Grenades, white phosphorus, ultraviolet light, bulletproof vest, and flamethrower. It is time for the Guard to embrace the 20th century. Alright. Yes. So the vampire sense doesn't actually help me find, like, collectibles. Well, any pick up in that. Get a lot of bullets, though. Now, if only I knew how to, Oh, I see. Just, okay. I got you now. Left and right on the D-pad. That makes sense. We'll change my left and my right weapon, respectively. Alright. That makes sense. I kind of wish that your stealth kill did a lot more damage. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm hearing rats, and that I saw some. healed up. This another hideout? Sure is. Where are we right now? There it is. Okay, what do we got here? Common handle and light plate. Should just be ammo. Some monies. Select a melee weapon. Consider my god. Upgrade weapon to a new level with the acquiring green to inflict more damage and also gain access to customization slots. Then I can make it do more damage or decrease stamina so I can hit more, but I would rather just do more damage. Boop. And then I'm assuming that I can buy both, but I have to only have one at a time. I'm assuming I'm not going to have enough to upgrade. No. But hey, now my machete's upgraded. Used Lupara. Sawn-off shotgun, mostly used as a short-range defensive weapon. Okay. 160 damage, but close range obviously. Increased damage, decreased reloading time. Alright, so that might not be bad. Now, the question is, do I want this stake? Do I want the pistol or do I want the shotgun? Because I feel like the pistol obviously has a longer range, but the shotgun's going to do more damage. But the real question is, even if the shotgun does more damage, what is the range of the shotgun, right? Like, also, oh, you know what? We got to the hideout. We're gonna end it here. That should make a solid 3 parts, because I just recorded them all in a row this time. And it looks
fresh blood. The whole building reeks of
we
it.
gotta.
The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Okay, well, if that's the case, we should.
I'll not betray your trust. It's this first, you see. I need a drink. I'm so thirsty. William. As one week.
Equip a two-handed weapon, press Y to use its special ability. The scythe range can be used to parry an incoming attack, inflicting heavy stun damage. $99 damage. Damage, absorb blood points when weapon hits. That's not bad. Damage. Okay, so that's what all of them are. Okay, so they're all just gonna have more or less the same ability, but then absorb, and that, but then their secondary ability is gonna be different.
We've done it before. Brother, I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Just a sip, I promise. You are my dearest friend. You're my last and dearest
This
friend.
creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Oh, good God. bitch. Used bludgeon, eh? Wooden stick reinforces the metal edge, destined to crush skulls and bones, eh? Alright. Oh, I guess I didn't see what it's... does actually do slightly more damage than my machete. Even though my machete is that. Increased damage and increased stun. That wasn't too bad of a boss fight. I wasn't expecting him to fucking leap on me like that, obviously, but... Oh, William has stopped. Not that he necessarily wanted to, but he has been stopped.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat, and we can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
This poor creature can't be my maker.
Fresh sample of... okay.
Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Okay, and board the boat. Alright, so that should be the end of the prologue, I guess. At dawn, we row.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Alright, there we go. That seems like a good spot to end. Much better than the last time I said that I was going to, because, you know. I've accepted Dr. Swansea's help. We'll work at the Pembroke Hospital. I have no choice. The man knows about my condition, about what I've become, a vampire. I can't believe this. I don't know anything about this secluded medical facility. Everybody here will take me for what I'm not anymore. Jonathan E. Reed, the famous surgeon. I must lie to them all, to the patients, to the staff. This is my new home, where I will hide from those, or from all who are after me. Where I will hide from everyone until I get a better understanding of what is going on. Alright. So yeah, that'll be a good stopping point. Oh, the priest is the... Okay, so I'm assuming he'll end up back at the place as well. No investigations there. I'm assuming the investigations are the side quests. And yeah, that'll be it then for this part. Or for this week. Thanks everybody for watching. And I will see you next week when we continue this.